I want to watch that.
The fight scenes in the Yu Yu Hakusho live action are amazing.
I'm definitely going to check that out. Before we check that out, we got to check out this fight scene here in Losers Finals. Mario and Snake versus Luigi and Steve. Honestly, kind of, I wouldn't call this a mirror match, but it kind of feels like one a little bit.
Hang on, no, elaborate on that, please.
So, like, okay, you got Mario and Luigi, right?
Right.
The Plumber brothers. They're going to be the frontliners. Look at them. They're already scrapping with each other. Meanwhile, you got Snake and Steve, right? The people in the background that are all about setting up shop, right? Steve's doing it by building material, trying to build, weapons and stuff. Snake's doing it by trying to throw out some C4s and grenades.
You know what? It was a little bit dicey at the start. I wasn't really with you, but you really won me over in the end. I'll give it up.
Thank God. I was actually just, I was pulling all that out of my ass.
Just waffling. Well, one of these teams is going to have to pull out some type of comeback because at the moment it's the red team with a massive lead over Spickles and DDee. To be able to make that back, but even though it was techable, it sent him so far out. The down air from the ApolloKage going to successfully take away Spickles' stock, but then DDee fires back and Wizzy goes down too.
There we go. The backliner still holding on to both of their 3 stocks respectfully. Steve trying to get in there to add a little bit of extra damage. Meanwhile, you're going to have AK here
Wizzy
shielding in the background.
Swinging! Oh my goodness, the run-up up smash going to be plenty enough to take down DDee's stock.
There is something to be said for just staying in the hot seat and being in that gauntlet, right? Like you're still you're feeling like a little bit on fire. Your hands are definitely warm at this point, so you can kind of carry that energy throughout there. AK almost living that. You saw him for like a second, might have been able to. Unfortunately, did not. 4 stocks apiece.
Certainly the big benefit of being in the, I call it the winner stays part of bracket, from like loser semis onward, where you just get to sit up there if you keep winning. That momentum can certainly be a huge factor, but DDee and Spickles, they're doing their darndest to make sure that that momentum dies fast.
Yeah, taking away game 1 would be amazing for them.
Quick little down from AK. He's going to try and keep DDee stuck in the corner, but DDee just immediately burns 2 iron and gets out of dodge. These F smashes are scary.
Yeah, almost hitting his teammate with a fully charged smash attack. Thankfully, we saw Spickles be able to just kind of air dodge right through that. That was a crazy.
But that's his teammate. That sucks.
It looks cool, though.
It did look great. It was a great team combo. It just so happened to be a team combo with the other team.
Now we got Dark Wizzy here, 100 damage, 2 stocks, trying to find a way to, kind of get into the center of the action without being a little bit too aggressive. Off stage again, 125. I like that C4 and grenade coming out from AK to try to give him a little bit of cover fire.
Dash attack from Spickles going to be punished out by AK's grenade popping. DDee needs to craft up some new tools here shortly. The pickaxe just broke, so he's going to be bereft of some of his aerials for a little bit. But you know what? Who needs aerials when you've got an F smash? And he was already able to craft up. Never mind. I missed it paying attention to the other side. He's so fast with it.
Honestly, literally the definition of just don't blink.
Just do not blink. You will miss it. And missing that stock will be DDee because it's gone.
That's just definitely just Luigi things. When I saw Spickles just do neutral get up into down B, that's just Luigi things.
Go. Dark Wizzy down on his final stock as well, and AK goes the way of the dodo. He is going to be extinct for the rest of this game, but this is still very doable for Dark Wizzy. 54% on DDee. He's going to join Dark Wizzy though. A quick little up tilt combo does 34.
And we know Wizzy's definitely got a lot of Steve practice in here. Notorious for not liking this character. Can easily try to get a little bit of revenge here. Almost got that up air into a forwarder, and that wall is going to be able to prevent him from being able to get back onto the
wall
stage.
Did not matter there. He was dead no matter what. Way too low down, and DDee once again becoming indomitable in the 1v1.
You just get caught by that one little sneaky combo. Mario doesn't quite have the jump that his brother has.
I don't know if I read his lips correctly, but I think DDee just said, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Which, that's kind of just Steve. Sometimes you accident people.
Yeah, I didn't mean to kill you either, bro.
I was just swinging.
I'm just out here swinging for the fences, hoping my hits collide. Let's go into game number 2. We're going to be looking at some counter picks. FD could be potentially something here, right? You get rid of the platforms. That prevents Steve from being able to just chill on one of those platforms. We have definitely noticed AK and Wizzy likes the more intimate stages, so they'll be able to just try to go for a slobber knocker of a fight instead. They want to play a little bit more aggro.
Yeah, they're probably going to be looking for either a Smashville here or a small battlefield. I don't know if they want FD just because Mario is going to have a little bit of a hard time dealing with Steve Walls in the 2v2. Big battlefield. I don't think we're going there.
What's one thing I've always been sad about in the Smash scene is that we never really experimented that much with 3v3 and 4v4. We did, but it was for a week.
I remember, to go on a quick tangent, Brawlhalla did a 3v3 mode for a little bit.
Oh, really?
And like it's still in the game, but they very quickly stopped hosting tournaments for the 3v3.
Oh.
It was very fun to play. There was just so much going on. It was a little bit unfortunate to watch.
Yeah.
Which, you know, as long as the players are having fun, they can still play it in the game mode even today. Anybody who's a 3v3 fan, you know, check it out.
I want to see that 4v4, man. I want it to be absolute chaos. On
I just want I want competitive free-for-alls. I remember the GameStop tournaments when this game first came out. I won a Nintendo Switch Pro controller on my week 1 Snake in a free-for-all tournament.
John Numbers won me a Switch.
Let's go.
That's my go right there. Let's jump into game number 2 here. Losers finals. Spickles and DDee coming back up with that lead here. We already got combos for days right there on Wizzy. Already adding up to 61 damage from that Steve combo.
Yeah, that's the big thing about Steve and doubles is that usually if your teammate's there, you can interrupt some of the longer ladders. But if your teammate's occupied otherwise, it's just like singles and you're just going to get beat up the same.
Yeah. There's something to be said about, like, just in a singles environment, Mario versus Steve seems a little bit difficult for Mario, right? Like, he kind of just struggles once he's off stage.
He struggles off stage. He struggles a little bit with getting around walls. Like, as soon as Mario gets into advantage, he can definitely, like, destroy Steve.
Of course.
As long as he can keep him, you know, stuck in disadvantage, but once Steve resets to neutral, the mini-game begins anew. In doubles, though, Mario, you know, can get the support of an extra teammate and maybe even the support of an enemy to continue contributing to that chaos and can do a lot better.
Absolutely right. You see AK trying to interrupt that ladder combo, by the way.
Wait, how did that C4 didn't hit Wizzy and only hit DDee? I don't know how AK did that so perfectly.
Just the timing of it. Maybe we had some, I didn't quite see what Wizzy did. Maybe it was like a roll or a spot dodge, some intangibility was in play.
Something or other. The fact remains that it was able to take that stock away from DDee, and now Wizzy doing a whole lot of damage to Spickles.
Like the sad thing about a 2v2, it's hard to like notice every single thing because you might be focusing on
There's
one
so
matchup.
much going
like
on.
Right now, I'm looking at the right side between Wizzy and DDee, and then maybe something crazy happens on the left side.
And you know, to speak something specific about that, I'm actually kind of surprised that that's the matchup that they're opting for. Like, if they can select their dance partners, I would think that it would be AK fighting with DDee and Wizzy taking on Spickles because those seem to be more favorable matchups for the red team, but maybe it's the blue team that controls it.
I think it's the role thing that's coming into play, right? Because Wizzy's the aggressor, so he's going after the one who's not playing aggressive, and then vice versa. That's what I think. That's my theory.
Wizzy the aggressor and DDee the non-aggressor, both taking stocks away from the other. Wizzy barely holding on after that Diamond F smash, going to keep on this stock. Another nair from Luigi, still not enough to KO, and a double explosion going to do so much for AK to get out of that situation.
Wizzy jumping up with the air dodge, gonna be able to get a parry on top of that. Looking for another answer, laying down the back air, gets interrupted by Luigi's tether grab, but still being able to survive. Using a flood to keep Steve away from him to try to get back onto the stage safe and sound. And Wizzy is still surviving out here.
Wizzy's always been so good at getting dash attacks first and foremost. No, not actually. Yeah. Wizzy's always been so good at making use of Mario's flood because he's always been known as the neutral demon Mario. Like, Kurama's always been the I will kill you in one hit, whereas Wizzy likes to play a slower game. So he uses that flood and is like, you want to come? No, you stay over there. We interact when I say we interact.
Yeah. Green means go, red means no. Like, get out of my face. Here we go. Another.
Could have been an up smash there, but instead a grab and a conversion from ApolloKage going to knock down Spickles. He has the opportunity for a restock, but with DDee at 116, I think they want to let DDee be the one who plays the 1v2 instead of the Luigi. Oh, and that takes away the option. So DDee, all by his lonesome, 3 stocks to take away. Can he do it?
This does become that what-if situation, right? Because he was by himself for quite a while with 2 stocks. Could he have not died if he had a second teammate with him? I get that you want the Steve in the 1v2, but hey, you didn't manage to get a stock. Hold on a second. This might end up working.
1 stock there, and if he manages to take down Wizzy, who's already starting to get up there in percents, this gets very dangerous for the red team.
He knows his target. I think at this point, AK is going to be the one
AK's got a front line.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing right now. He's running in there, letting Dark Wizzy kind of be in the back line, getting in there in case AK gets caught by anything that's meaningful, like a grab or something.
DDee was, for a little bit, being very conservative with his iron usage. Only had 2 in the pocket. Now had the opportunity after burning that to build up a whole lot more, so he's going to have plenty to work with. Crafts up another diamond pickaxe as well, just to make sure that he's got enough durability to play with. And he's just barely a step outside of the range of that C4. That would have been devastating should ApolloKage have connected, but Not the case this time around.
DDee literally doing the tango right now around all of these explosives. That's literally the song playing in my head while I watch this happen, right? And the thing is, they're not being aggressive because they don't have to be, right? Because both Mario and Snake have the ability to throw out some projectiles and just let that damage rack up slowly by slowly. They don't need to play hyper aggressive at this point. But Steve's already got his materials.
DDee, though, recognizing that, okay, hey, actually, Flood's a good thing for me. I'm going to drop shield and let it push me away so that I have space in this corner here.
Now, the problem is that they keep constantly switching roles, and now they're both at high damage. This is kind of what DDee wants at the end of the day.
2 minutes left on the clock. Somebody's going to have to start pushing aggression very soon. DDee only 1 iron remaining, so going to have to use it wisely. An AK grabbing at the air. DDee, where are you going, my friend?
The thing is, like, they can let him play his game like that if they want to, because he's the one that has to approach eventually, right? If it goes the time right now, red team wins.
When he's the one who has to approach, especially because he doesn't have iron, he doesn't have any good ways to approach. 1 iron.
And there's no way, look at this, I mean, if there's one thing Snake doesn't want to do, Snake doesn't want to approach either. So AK is perfectly happy just throwing out these grenades all day. No need to risk.
Though.
There's no need to risk anything. See what happens. You go in there, he finds himself with a dash attack, he puts you back off there.
The air dodge backwards from DDee, masterfully avoiding Mario's back air. It probably wouldn't have killed, but it would have put him in a bad spot. And now the Town and City platform has returned to be DDee's savior. 2 iron. See what he does with it.
Again, both players on the red team need to stay alive here. There's only 1 minute left. If they both just stay alive, they win. They don't have to necessarily kill him with a flood. Wizzy's gambling it all. He might die in the process, manages to survive just a little bit longer, and goes back for digging materials. 50 seconds left on the clock, another explosion coming out. 150 damage now. DDee, he's the one he has to approach now. Look at him, he knows what's at stake here. He has to play aggressive. He's going in there, trying to get the stock away from AK. Managing to get the minecart, gets away from being able to get caught by Wizzy. He kills Wizzy!
Wizzy's gone, and now AK's all on his lonesome versus DDee. He's got a slight lead, but he's going to have to continue to wall out. 30 seconds left on the clock, and the C4 does it! Wizzy and AK are able to clutch up in what should never have been the case in the first place.
Literally just holding my breath, that entire exchange between those two characters. My lord. Game 2 going to ApolloKage in Dark Wizzy by literally the hair of the, like,
chinny chin chin.
The chinny chin chin, bro. That's all you can say about that. But now we got the other players over here, Spickles and DDee, with stage counter pick. They can opt to go for a much bigger stage now if they want to. Town City's a pretty, big one to begin with, but like, they could stick with that. Go PS2, go FD if they want.
You can definitely tell that the teams are yelling across the stage at each other. They've got some things to say to the other side after how that game ended. But the one thing that I would love to point out is that they've all got big smiles on their face. AK, Wizzy, DDee, Spickles, they're all having a great time here at Dreamhack Atlanta 2023, and so am I.
Bro, I'd be having a great time, but I'd be having a better time if I took home some of that money, bro. Like,
absolutely.
Winning that set, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times with these ha-ha hee-hees, but you gotta start winning for that money. I know there's way more money on the line this weekend, but still, this is not like chump change. This is nothing you can sneeze at. 1,500.
There's definitely a lot on the line for doubles, which you don't actually see too often at Smash events, which is why I want to give a huge shout out to Dreamhack for providing that sort of thing to these players. They're putting some stakes on doubles, and because there's stakes on doubles, we get to see sets like this. That almost 2v1 clutch from DDee might be one of my highlights of all time with doubles.
Yeah, literally, the second I saw a situation where they weren't approaching, I knew it was going to go to like a very low timer, so he finally had to go.
I don't know how DDee survived against 2 of the best players on the planet for over 3 minutes.
The power of a platform off stage as Steve.
Speed. Yeah, that Town and City platform kept saving him too. Kept not even just like Steve's dirt platform, but the Town and City platform kept coming back at the perfect time to keep him in there.
And speaking of DDee, he's already doing a great job of just not taking any damage at all this whole time while just digging for mats.
Oh.
And he gets the amble against Wizzy. Being able to take that first stock, but then
AK's able to refrag, so we're all good.
Honestly, they're doing the rolls correctly here. Both backliners have taken like no damage.
Oh, and the down smash from Wizzy going to hit both blue team members. He's got an opportunity for something huge here. Going to be looking for the edge guard against Spickles, but the fireball comes up huge, knocks Wizzy off of his pedestal, and he cannot convert.
Got the Mario Brothers fighting off against each other on the left side here. Meanwhile, Snake trying to throw out some grenades, a little bit of cover fire for his teammates. And Steve is
so
going to
tricky.
Yeah,
in that situation out of the minecart, he's like very quick with the air dodge down, and Spickles is gone. Poor guy.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate situation. He did get that tech, but at what cost?
The misfire, everything went wrong for him.
Dude,
he misfired under
always
the stage,
misfire,
got
man.
hit up, teched, and like if he didn't tech, he was obviously dead. But I don't think there was a way Luigi was making that back.
Okay, Wizzy sees an opportunity. Another stock. That is 3 stocks already gone from Spickles in like the first minute and a half.
Good thing for him that DDee has 2 spare ones, right?
Yeah, like DDee's probably like, what happened, bro?
Wait, why are you restocking already?
What do you mean you took my stock?
We're a minute into this game.
Up smash going to be able to close out that second stock from Wizzy. Finally gets a down B, but AK is going to be able to survive that. Opting to go high. You see DDee chasing after him. Opts to go back to the platform and plays a little bit more safe. Wizzy coming in for a little bit of cover fire himself.
Wizzy doing a great job with that cover fire. Like, of course, we're thinking about AK using those nades to keep both himself and Wizzy safe, but Wizzy's fireballs have been coming up clutch for them this entire set and this entire bracket, so good stuff to him for that. And now maybe a little bit of a quick switch with AK. He's the one who's a lot higher percent, so they're going to let him be the one who boxes for a little bit.
So there was an opportunity there where, like, blue team wasn't really approaching. There could have been something for AK to try to, like, place a C4 on his teammate, right?
Sticky Wizzy real quick and see what he can come up with.
Hit him with the sticky Wizzy. I'm never saying that again, I'm sorry. That's going to be another stock being gone from Spickles. And DDee has yet to lose a single stock.
DDee loses that stock there. Okay. Down on 1 versus 4. There's no way he does it again, right?
Come on.
Oh, yeah, he's just...
Oh, he's going to make us watch this.
He's going to make us watch this for 4 more minutes. Oh. Platform leaves. That's good for the red team. And Wizzy cannot kill him.
No, he tried. Honestly, I mean, what does red team have to lose if they just both play hyper-aggressive at this point?
They have Wizzy to lose. He's on
got
final
4
stock.
stocks. They got 4 stocks. It's fine.
Be careful.
They're playing optimal. They're playing optimal. Let them play optimal for the next 3.5 minutes. That's fine.
The strategy that you are currently suggesting is how DDee wins this 2v1.
Yes.
I see an agent of chaos. AK goes down. That leaves 3 stocks remaining for the red team. All right, now it's time for some... I'm not going to say it.
Oh my god,
DDee
no.
stickied. And he still manages to get a hit off of the sticky detonating on him. Go forth, my child.
Okay. Coming back onto the stage, another minecart coming out. He looks like he's playing tag.
They're playing in traffic.
Literally.
Here comes the car. Make sure you jump.
Red light, green light. I feel like I'm watching Squid Game at this point.
1 minute down, 3 to go.
You know?
I forgot where the C4 was.
I've been losing track of it this whole time. This is like the thing with Town and City, right? When you have that platform here on the off stage.
It's way worse on FD, and it's even worse on Lilac, though. Oh, and F smash connects on the regrab.
Okay, C4 on Wizzy.
Go. Get him.
Go forth, my child.
Kill. Oh, not you. That's not who I meant. All right, the restock comes through.
Okay. C4 back in play here. Yeah, I mean,
this is got punished by an F tilt instead of an F smash this time around.
Yeah, play a little bit more safer, I guess.
Quicker move, less end lag.
C4 fell off Wizzy, it looks like.
Yeah. They've been saying Dark Wizzy fell off. Sorry, Wizzy.
That's insane.
There we go. Connects with the, he's not dead!
Are you kidding me?
2 minutes down, 2 to go. Okay.
Okay, we jumped the next. I mean, it was starting to get down to the time, right? It was below 2 minutes.
Wizzy's gonna watch the VOD back later. I'm sorry, Wizzy. It was right. It was low-hanging fruit. I had to.
No, you show your true strength by resisting it. You know.
No.
Resist the low-hanging fruit.
No.
Wizzy just staring at the camera. He knows. Here we go. Game 3. Game 4 rather. They got themselves a lead.
Yeah, they put themselves on match point here. Looking to take one more to move on into grand finals on the loser's side. Spickles and DDee, though, they certainly are not going to make it easy.
Yeah. Even
in the case where it's like an unwinnable game, basically, DDee still holds on and makes them play that camp game for 2 whole minutes.
It's like 4 stocks to 1. He's still gonna, you know. I mean, you gotta give him some credit. He's got a heart of a champion there.
It's not just like the heart of the champion and the chance that he might actually win that, but also the fact that that is mentally taxing on
Yes.
two opponents. Because DDee,
I was just watching it.
the player cams were not on. We couldn't see them during the game, but I know he had the biggest grin. He was cheesing up on that stage.
No, he was talking, bro. I have see on my side of this on the desk. I have the multi-view, so I see that they were just having a conversation.
That's the DDee classic. I've literally watched him and had an entire conversation with him about like his homework for the next day while he's playing in Granza 404.
Yeah, it sounds right. Some players just got it like that, you know.
When that kid gets a capture card, he might be like the best Smash streamer.
What happened to Spickles?
Good question. I think Spickles is probably asking the same.
I feel like we might see a repeat of the last one. You saw Spickles like lost those first 3 stocks, like 4 stocks rather, like immediately. I feel like AK and Dark Wizzy have been doing a fantastic job of just like deleting the Luigi. Like, I don't want to fight this Steve. Let's just get rid of the Luigi instead.
Yeah, they've realized that like obviously Spickles is no weak link, but in the team of Spickles and DDee, he's certainly the one who's easier to kill.
Yeah, and the thing is, while they're like 2v1ing him, you know, DDee has to go in there and help him because he digs for materials to try to do like the 1v2 later on. It's tough.
Digging for materials obviously isn't too bad of an idea. It's certainly helpful for DDee, but when your teammate is losing 3 stocks a minute, maybe it's not the best idea. Maybe you should go like, help him! Get in there!
I mean, you gotta get those mats, bro. Throwing out some more mine cards. They say they're forever, but right now, I don't know, man. They seem to be losing 1 stock apiece. Here we go, back air.
No, Spickles is able to recover. I wasn't sure if he
just
had a
Luigi
double jump.
things. Just Luigi things.
Well, I thought he had already burnt his double jump, which is why I was scared.
Yeah.
And bye-bye, Wizzy. That's an anvil on the head.
Gotta hurt, man. Got that Acme intuition. AK now with 142 damage, recovering up to the high ground, throwing down a grenade.
I'm so sad that movie got canceled, by the way. Not to go on a tangent. Did you see the Wile E. Coyote movie got canceled? I was so sad. I wanted to see that.
One day it might come on, like onto
somebody's gonna like. It's lost media, so somebody's gonna find it. There's no such thing as lost media.
I believe in it. If they can find Star Fox 2, they can find anything.
Exactly. But speaking of lost, Wizzy losing out on that stock in short order. Now down, joining Spickles on 1. Oh, and Spickles sorry, DDee drops that first one, so should Spickles go down here, which Wizzy's certainly looking to do to him right now, just going to get the same situation again.
Yeah, AK with a fantastic anti-air, using that up tilt to get rid of DDee's stock. A little bit of break dancing here from Wizzy on the middle of the stage, that down smash. Playing slightly more aggressive, gets the back air against Luigi. Opts to try to chase after the Steve since ApolloKage was near him. Try to go play a 2v1 situation. That was fantastic from Spickles, recognizing that Dark Wizzy was up high, trying to play a super aggressive, so just goes up there and punishes him for his aggression.
So smart, but hang on, AK had 3 stocks left. He's still at 173, was on his first stock. Wizzy restocks, so brings him down to 2, but Red Team's just sitting pretty at the moment.
AK is doing his job, and he's doing his job well. He is not dying. He is not losing that stock. Like last game, that was DDee's job. Now it's AK's job.
And Spickles once again gone.
No way.
Not going to restock. DDee's going to go for it again.
No way he's going to do the 1v2
You know what? It's more doable this time around.
Because he's got 2 stocks.
He's got 2 stocks, and AK should die the next time a stiff summer breeze comes by.
Hey, at least we got the gummy shit music going, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we got some grenades.
Listening to the music.
Yeah, that's at this point, again, Team Red loses if they approach.
Unfortunately true. AK at 201%. Just got to be careful not to blow himself up with his own grenade. That might be the only thing that can kill him at the moment. Going in, a footstool anvil very nearly breaking Wizzy's shield, and DDee's able to quickly minecart afterwards to take AK down, finally losing the first stock of the game. Now if Wizzy dies, it could be Jover.
So correct me if I'm wrong, because I very rarely encountered this situation. But in a doubles match, if it goes to time in this scenario, is it the total percentage?
It is
combined?
the total. Yeah. It's the total stocks and total percentage.
Got you. Okay.
So at the moment, if both AK and Wizzy stay alive and it goes to time,
well, now,
AK and Wizzy now win.
Yeah.
However, if DDee can kill Dark Wizzy,
he's sitting very pretty in a 1v1 situation. Wizzy has to stay alive here. He's got 2.5 minutes to play survival mode. Make this broadcast go on a little bit longer.
Yeah, you know, wish we got paid by the hour.
Dude, I'd only ask for Steve's, dog. Like,
That's how we make casters excited about timeout sets.
Yeah.
We swap us all over to
Game
our
10, are you
league.
kidding me?
Let's go! AK playing the front man this time around. Like we said, Wizzy has to stay alive. DDee keeps going for these footstools out of shield. He's not really been able to convert too much off of them. Starting to take a little bit of damage now, though. Wizzy gets a quick little free Mario combo. Puts him up at 79. And a down tilt from AK going to continue pushing DDee out. DDee completely bereft of materials except for one iron, which he's going to burn on that quick little use of minecart. AK gets caught by the up tilt back air and sent deep out off.
Okay, again, it's up to red team to try to just stay alive. They want to win this. If they keep approaching like this, it's going to get more and more dangerous. There's only 90 seconds left.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Okay.
I didn't know where that C4 was, and DDee certainly did not. Unable to play around it defensively, and so gets sent off.